Assalamualaikum, we are from Group 6. Our topic for our project is Epidemiological, Discovery Scientists' Contributions to Smallpox Disease Control. So, what is smallpox? Smallpox is a super contagious disease caused by the Varroa virus, which belongs to the orthopox virus family. It used to be one of the most devastating illnesses known to the humankind, causing millions of deaths before it was completely wiped out. Experts believe that smallpox has been around for at least 3,000 years. Smallpox was a truly dreadful disease, claiming the lives of around 3 out of every 10 people infected. Survivors often bore severe scars as a reminder of their battle with the illness. Historians believe that smallpox spread globally as civilizations grew and through exploration. The expansion of trade routes over time also played a significant role in its transmission. Throughout history, smallpox has been a major health concern. However, thanks to the dedicated efforts and groundbreaking discoveries of scientists, we have made remarkable progress in controlling this disease. So let's explore the captivating world of epidemiological discoveries and how scientists have played a vital role in the fight against smallpox.
Smallpox can cause complications including secondary bacterial infections, inflammation of the brain, and in acute cases death. Historically, the disease had higher mortality rates in infants and elderly individuals. However, smallpox was generally more severe in individuals without prior exposure or vaccination. First, I'll start with children. In general, children were more susceptible to severe forms of the disease compared to adults. Mortality rates were higher among younger age groups, while adults were generally less susceptible to severe smallpox. The disease could still be fatal in some cases. Adults who survived the infection often had significant scarring. And lastly, pregnant women were at an increased risk of severe complications, including higher mortality rates. Additionally, smallpox infection during pregnancy could lead to adverse outcomes for the fetus.
Smallpox, a disease caused by variola virus, a member of the Poxviridae family, progresses through 3 stages: incubation, prodrome, and rash. Its exact cause remains uncertain, but it has been present for at least 3,000 years. The earliest known reference to a disease resembling smallpox came in China in the 4th century Common Era, followed by India in the 7th century and Asia Minor in the 11th century. Smallpox spreads directly from person to person through coughing, sneezing, and talking, as well as contact with skin lesions. Infection can also travel through the air, within buildings, and via contact with infected clothes and bedding. Although contracting it this way is less common, smallpox can also be used as a terrorist weapon, though this threat is improbable.
While there is no cure for viral infections in the same way that antibiotics can treat bacterial infections, the development of a vaccine was a critical step in controlling and ultimately eradicating smallpox. Edward Jenner, an English physician, is credited with the development of the smallpox vaccine in the late 18th century, which laid the foundation for controlling the spread of the disease.
As for the treatment of smallpox, the World Health Organization (WHO) officially declared smallpox eradicated in 1980, making it the first and only human disease to be eradicated through vaccination efforts. The primary method of dealing with smallpox was vaccination. The smallpox vaccine developed by Edward Jenner in 1796 involved using Smallpox virus to induce immunity against smallpox. The success of Jenner's vaccine laid the foundation for future vaccination efforts. In 1796, Jenner conducted an experiment where he inoculated a young boy with cowpox sore. Cowpox is a disease similar to smallpox but much milder. After the boy recovered from cowpox, Jenner exposed him to smallpox and observed that the boy did not develop smallpox. This experiment demonstrated that The exposure to smallpox protected against smallpox. Jenner's work marked the beginning of vaccination as a method of preventing infectious diseases. The term vaccination itself is derived from the Latin word vacca, meaning cow. Success of Jenner's smallpox vaccine opened the door for worldwide efforts to eradicate smallpox.
Okay, to sum up, smallpox is a deadly and highly infectious disease caused by variola virus, which has a long history dating back to ancient time. It causes fever, rash, red mouth spot, and also sores. The disease affects different age group differently, causing complications like bacterial infection, brain inflammation, scarring, and even death. Children and pregnant women are most vulnerable to this disease, while adults are generally less susceptible to it. The virus spread through saliva, touch, air, and also infected items. However, in the early 18th century, Edward Jenner contributed to developing a vaccine to control the disease spread.